It is time. Filming this on a Tuesday morning, so get ready for guess what? Yes, that's right, my TRT shot. So get the stuff ready. Talk to you for a minute, and so tell me in the comments, what are y'all doing this morning, and specifically, what are you doing for your health this morning? I just left the Iron Barn, and if you're not familiar, you should be if you've been watching me any amount of time. We've got this 5-acre farm here in Liberty, South Carolina, and it's got some old barns on the property. Well, we cleaned one of them out. It was pretty nasty. I'm talking rats, snakes, everything. There's still snakes in there, but and bats. We cleaned it out though, converted it to a home gym, and a home gym, I mean, nice home gym. It still looks like a barn, but it's pretty big. We've got 3 benches, big squat rack, a bunch of deadlift stuff, bars, all kinds of bars, weights. I pick up stuff at garage sales because a lot of people buy, hopefully not you, but they'll buy weights and then get rid of them for next to nothing. Treadmills, weights, bikes at garage sales. And so I like to buy that stuff up because it's much cheaper than buying it new. Somehow, though, there is still a huge business for new. Damn, stuff's blowing everywhere. Got the fan on. If you hear that buzzing noise, I've got the fan on. I'm sweating. Might not be able to tell, but like I was saying though, I don't see how any of these businesses stay in business doing new weights and stuff, because people are always practically giving that stuff away at garage sales just so people will take it off their hands. All right, TRT time. It's almost, I'm getting closer and closer to the bottom of the vial here. It's time to renew this prescription. And actually went yesterday to the VA and had the blood test done for my next testosterone test, because I am really excited to see how this thing turns out, to see what my testosterone has moved. Hopefully, get up near 1,000, over 1,000. I don't even know what top number is healthy versus like super healthy. If 1,000 is good, would 1,500 or 2,000 be even better? Or at what point would testosterone be leaking out my ears? I don't know. I really don't. And so we'll check on that, get the blood test back. But why am I even talking about all this though? So with business, that's what this channel is all about. Streams of income in business. Energy management equals income. I find that when my energy is better, it's common sense. Energy is better, income is better. Low energy, low income. But it's also a matter of what kind of energy that is. You can't just be busy work. It's got to be smart energy, focused energy. And that's one of the things that this has really helped me with. Now, I've caught some flack about it. I've also gotten a lot of support from other guys that have had to start TRT injections. And the reason I've caught flack about it is mainly because of the whole TRT peptide GLP-1 fiasco, I'll just say. Here's the thing. It started out with the GLP-1 medications because you had a lot of fat people taking them, and it helped in some ways, but they never changed the lifestyle. They just took the instant fix, never changed the lifestyle. That's the kind of flack I've caught about this, because a lot of guys will take peptides, TRTs, there's only one TRT, but they'll take these things and never change the lifestyle. That's one of the things I have tried hard to implement, is to use this energy to do better work, and I have. My novel's just come out. I've got some big projects in the way. My supplement company has come out. So to do better focused work, and also just to use that energy in positive ways. Positive ways like, TRT has a reputation for certain types of energy effects on men. Well, it's true. It really does help. But so you get the relationship right, and that kind of energy is magnificent. Also, just more workouts. I've been throwing in a lot more workouts, different kinds of workouts, doing things that I couldn't do before. I'm even thinking about getting into a fight, like an amateur fight, amateur MMA fight. Yeah, I'm getting tongue-tied. An amateur MMA fight. Thinking about that. I'm pondering that one. But just in case, I've already started retraining, getting some of that muscle memory back from the old days. And so I don't know. But here's the thing. If you're going to take some medication, whether it's this, peptides, GLP-1, I won't bust on you for that, just for taking it. But if you don't change the lifestyle, it's pointless. You're going to be the same person. You just weigh a little bit less. And that might seem better in certain ways, but that's not going to make you really feel better. Your clothes will fit better, yeah, but will you be a better person? No. TRT, peptides, GLP-1, they're not going to make you a better person, even if they make you a smaller person. So use the energy and the effect of that thing to just flat out become a better person, a better version of you than what existed before the medication. So that's my advice for today. Oof. Hit a spot there. Man, that one, that's the first one that really hurt. I think my muscle was still tensed up from the workout. So, my mistake. Sorry about that. Don't let me scare you off from the little oof. That one did hurt a little bit. But yeah, I could tell my muscle was tight. So, best way to fix it though, little soreness, do some burpees or push-ups. Mainly push-ups because burpees suck.